What's going on, everybody? Dan TERZO back here with another review, and I'm at Paul Manzi's house, aka the runner of Distress Labs. And as you guys can see, we have the new Once Customs Netflix Leatherface. That this is the only second one he did.
Second one, yeah.
And you guys are doing a little batch.
Yeah, we trademarking that name over there. That's it.
So we have a piece, and the diorama is done by Paul. So let's get into the details. I'm going to start right off over here. So the dio is from the end fight scene where you have the sister fighting, obviously, Hewitt over here. And Paul did the entire, I don't know what you want to call it. It's not a pool, but it's just, is it kind of like a sewage that what happens when he falls into it?
It's the inside of the movie theater, but the theater was like all cracked, and the ceiling was cracked, and the floor was cracked, and the rainwater and shit was all leaking in there, and there was a lot of debris, but I tried to keep the debris very subtle.
So what I really like about this is that the floorboards have a lot of like little bit of green hues, darker browns, and a lot of lighter browns, and it's split in very fine pieces, as you guys can see. And I like the shaping of it, how it goes around, and I like that it's not your traditionally shaped dial, like the back wall is all jagged. You know, you have the two columns over here that are actually really nicely done. You have some details there with the little newspaper clipping. You have the carpet over here that's been dirtied up. You have all the wood over here that has all the lines to it to make it seem real, and a little bit of you can see the screws in there. Over here you have
like nails in the floorboards and shit.
Yep,
yeah.
You have all the newspaper clippings under the columns over here too. Then you have this clear plastic that's all dirtied up. It has pretty much debris all over it. It's been weathered up, you guys can see. Then you get into the resin water over here that's actually brown. It's got some hues of green, and then you can see a little bit of wood in there. You can see a skull and just a bunch of stuff, and it actually has the feel where it's actually deep, and you can see Leatherface's reflection on there, which is actually really cool as you pose him in front of there. And we have the other side over here, which I'm really enjoying all these colors. Then there's the secondary head sculpt. But look at all the debris in the back, all this like pretty much drywall and gravel and everything that was there over time that it accumulated. We have the COA that Paul did for the dio, and Once Customs, that's the DX set. The back wall.
There's also a trash pile accessory that we forgot to drop over here.
Alright, so there's a trash pile accessory that he says that he has to put in here as well. I like that the back wall is like green muted colors, and it has the wood planks over there. You got your screws and your nails in there, and it's placed everywhere like it would, especially over there where you can see the drywall is broken through. You can see the behind there, the concrete, some of the metal pylons that are in there, and then the wood that's really nicely weathered and textured. And then in the back you have the lettering over there that, what does it say?
Theater 4.
Theater 4, which is really cool. And I like how it's all muted and faded over there. So let's just get into the figure. So we have Once Customs Special, the outsourced boots that are super heavily weathered, that actually look really amazing. And then over here, obviously you have his pants, but they're covered by the apron, and the apron is super grimed up, super weathered. I like the blood, I like the texture that's on there, and I like all the little sprinkles of black and brown weathering and everything else that you got going on over there. Then we have the chainsaw over here that I actually like that he wrote there, Poland, what is it, 306?
Yeah, 306, yeah.
Then he weathered up the blade. Over here, hang on, let me focus. It's got all the little dirt details, and then you have Leatherface's forearms that have a lot of texturing on there, and then the blood has some dry, some wet looks. Then you have the sideshow tie that he repainted and did everything to it, which is really good. And then you get to the upper part of the apron, which I really like that he did here. It's really dark and weathered, and I like everything he does with the strapping. He has obviously some bullet holes over there. I like the texture that he has on the shirt, and I like the coloring and how it's weathered. Then you have the regular relaxed face, which is really cool. He used translucent resin, which actually I can show you right here. You guys see the bottom of the head sculpt, you can see it's translucent. It's nice clear resin, which gives it a nice skin effect. And then I gotta actually tell you, the eyes are painted really, really exceptional. Probably some of Once Customs' best painted eyes. Seems like he stepped up his game a lot on this one. I love how the hair is done. I love all the grimy work. I do like little purple hues that are in there. It just looks really well done. Let me get a nice shot over here. Then out of the two heads, I obviously prefer the angry one, but it's just both a mean look. I like the purple veins that are in there. So they did an excellent job with this. Honestly, paint on this one, Once Customs paint, I give this honestly a 10 out of 10. Presentation with the whole dial and everything, that's got to be a 10 out of 10. Just proportioning is honestly a 9.5 out of 10. So this is pretty much a home run. I don't know what the price point is. If you guys want to know, just hit up Once Customs or hit up Paul at Distress Labs. Their information will be.
We're not doing very many of them. This is the second one that we did. The first one, he already posted it, you know, so I'll give him a shout out. My man Lancaster over there, he has the prototype. This is the second one that's going to Ron, and just another quick little thing that I noticed the other day, which I think I told you. The chainsaw right now that you're zooming on. I'll try to send you the picture. Maybe you could insert it over here, but one actually replicated the fucking blood pattern on the pooling area. I forgot what scene. I think it was the scene where he was next to the car, but I'll send you the image. He actually replicated the thing, which I noticed, like I said the other day. He didn't even tell me. I was looking at the figure, appreciating details, and seeing that.
Awesome. And I just like it, everything. It just fits perfect between one's and Paul's work. Paul, do you mind flipping the figure around so I can show the back?
Yeah, no, go ahead, do it. Just grab them and
And obviously it's a clear crotch grabber, which I like because I'm just over the entire black crotch grabbers. They just gotta go. I'll just hold it up there. But as you guys can see over here, the details of the shirt, he's got all the black weathering. The hair is nicely stylized, and then you have the leather strapping, and you have the custom pants, and I think this is just really well done. Honestly, excellent job by both people, and honestly, one of the best Netflix Leatherfaces. And you know, there's not too many people that are gonna be making these because this movie wasn't a hit. I really enjoyed it. I liked everything about it. It was pretty gruesome. I hope it doesn't fall. That should be good. All right.
We already had an incident.
We already had an incident with the figure that we're gonna review, but it's fine, all good, no foul, no.
Get that One's Custom quality, no damage when you fall.
Yeah, it fell about 4 or 5 feet, right on its noggin.
Yeah, right in its head is no damage.
Right, but Paul, anything else you want to add to this review before I cut it off?
Just fucking appreciate the review, and I'm sure one appreciates it.
Gotta get one last shot of that head sculpt right there. That's looking mean. Awesome, guys, awesome. Till next time, guys, stay sick, conquer your collection. I've been your host, TERZO, and my co-host, Paul Manzi. Peace. I thought you were going to do the fart. There it is.